Hi everyone, today we're going to learn about naming acids. So first look at acids with no oxygen. For example, HBr, or maybe HI, or what the heck, HCl. Notice none of these have oxygen. So HBr is going to be hydrobromic acid. HI is going to be hydroiodic acid. Guess what HCl will be? You're right, hydrochloric acid. So in each of these, you see a pattern. Hydro is in all of them, and they end in ic acid. So what do you think HF would be? Hydrofluoric acid. You got it. Now, it gets a little bit different when you have acids with oxygen. You have to look at the polyatomic ion that it's associated with. So if you have something like HNO3 or something like HNO2, they're very similar, but their names are different. So you have to look at the polyatomic ion. So here are the polyatomic ions. And if you look up NO3, that's nitrate. And if you look up NO2, that's nitrite. So remember what I said in class. Ick. I ate something gross. Something gross. So that's a way to remember that if the polyatomic ion ends in 8, the acid is going to be ic acid. So what you do is you take off the ending and you add ICE. So nitrate is going to turn into nitric acid. And nitrite, take off the ite, is going to be nitrous acid. Let's try another one. What if I had something like HClO4? So first of all, you have to look up the polyatomic ion. That's an ion with many atoms. So we have ClO4. So look in your polyatomic ion table, and you'll notice that is perchlorate. 8. So remember, ick, I ate something gross. So that's going to turn into perchloric acid. Hope you're getting the hang of it. Let's try another one. What if we had HClO2? A lot of these acids look the same, but notice this one has got a 2 instead of a 4 in perchlorate. So HClO2, you look it up, and the polyatomic ion is chlorite. Chlorite, so it ends in ite. So take off the ite and add us, so it's going to turn into chlorous acid. Hopefully you're getting that. Now, you might get it the other way where they give you the name. So for example, maybe you're given something like sulfuric acid, and you have to write the formula. So notice it's ic acid. So you look on your polyatomic ion table, and you see there's an SO4 with a -2, that's called sulfate, and SO3 with a -2, that's sulfite. So which polyatomic ion is it? Remember, ick, I ate something gross. So it's going to be the sulfate ion. So sulfate, SO4 -2. How many hydrogen ions do you need to balance out the charge on the sulfate? You're right if you thought 2, because that would be a +2, which would balance out the -2 in the sulfate. So it would be H2SO4. Similarly, if you had something like H3PO3, oh dang it, I went the wrong way. Let's go. If I had phosphorus acid, so you look up on your polyatomic ion table, you notice there's a PO4 -3 and a PO3 -3. This one's the, not sulfate, it's phosphate. And the one below it is phosphite. So which polyatomic ion is it? This is us acid. So that goes with the ite. So this has a -3 charge. So how many hydrogens would I need to cancel out that -3 charge? If you said 3, you would be correct. You might go the other way, where they're going to give you something like hydroiodic acid. Hydroiodic acid. So remember, when you get an acid that's got hydro in it, ic acid, that means there's no oxygen in it, and this just comes from the element. So iodic is the I minus, so it's going to be Hi. So the charge is a clue. If it's a -1 charge, there's going to be 1 hydrogen. If it's a -2 charges, you're going to need 2 hydrogen. If there's a -3 charge, you're going to need 3 hydrogens to balance out the negative charge in the polyatomic ion. So hopefully that works. Good luck to you.